Well, I think we're pretty close.
Close.
Think so. I'm thinking so. Do we want to scooch the camera closer, or how do you want to do this here, sir? All right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's it's angled a little bit, but yeah. But it's angled like towards.
Oh.
Like you straighten it up. Yeah, there we go.
Like that?
Yeah, there we go. Let's try that. That's what we're gonna go with, sir.
We can make minor adjustments on our seating.
We can shift on the fly. Okay. All right, is it time to do this?
Let's do it because I know Ike's done.
Oh, that's right. Ike and the guys did finish up a little quicker than they normally do. Probably because they want to attend to the Hawk Attack show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Hey, everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for tuning into our 1 hour Thursday live stream that we do every Thursday with the guys at Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, and Dylan McCurchie and his lovely wife, Leslie, from Dylan Pickups and Dylan Talks Tone. God, man, if I was shooting for shit, I wouldn't even get a whiff. Hey, so
that's why you're not a professional basketball player.
Or beer cap into the garbage tosser
or cornholer,
whatever. Pro anyway.
Yeah.
So, Chris, how in the world are you tonight, sir?
I'm fine and dandy, Matt.
Yeah.
Yep. Looking forward to talking loud.
Okay, so we did have we had a friend of the shop stop by this week, Jose, aka Rusty Fenders, who stopped by with some equipment for us. And I had to tell him we already have all that stuff. But he's like, well, if you have it, how come you're not using it? Well, the reason is because if you've ever been to the shop, you know that this isn't a studio, right? It's a guitar building shop.
Uh-huh.
So we can't be, like constantly arranging and rearranging and tweaking a small sound stage every Thursday. In fact, today, like it was 4:30 and I'm like, whoa, I should probably set the video up. So yeah.
That's usually how it happens.
Yeah. So anyhow, I apologize to Rusty Fenders, who came over to do something cool. And I'm like, oh, we already have all that stuff. We just don't use it. So anyway, but we don't be surprised if in the next little while we don't set up a spot where we can do some. There's a bunch of plans.
There's been talk.
Yeah. I think before too much longer, you might see some stuff. But one of the reasons that we don't spend a lot of time building a sound stage to make one live video or two live videos a week is because you and I, Chris, are busy building guitars. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight is some very, very neat stuff that is that I'm super excited about. And I think Chris, are you excited about it too?
I am. Yeah. I'm digging it.
And guys, I think you're going to want one of these guitars. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. We're also going to talk about some other things that we have coming up. What do you think of this shirt, Chris?
I like it.
The new logo.
Yeah, it's cool. Now this is a one of one.
Actually, there are two of these floating around.
This is one of two.
Yeah. So the new one or now they're just minor design tweaks to the ones that you can get now.
Uh-huh.
Mostly in the headstock area. But other than that, they're essentially the same shirt. Okay. So you can go on to the Texas Toast website, get on the merch page, find this shirt or the one that's the most like it if you want to get it. And I'm going to tell you about something super cool coming up. Every time somebody buys one of these shirts, that happens.
An angel gets its wings?
Nah, I can neither confirm nor deny that. But what I will tell you is something even something above and beyond that is pretty awesome too. So, okay. So guys, if you have any questions for us, please, you know how it goes. Like Van Shank Guitars did. He just said, have a drink on me. God bless you, sir. It's the best way to do it is send a super chat. If you don't want to do a super chat, that's okay. You can just put like a bunch of, I don't know, asterisks or exclamation points or question marks or something make your thing stand out, and maybe we'll have
actually see it.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't have to do either one, and I see them. I don't know. But we're gonna get out of here a little bit early tonight.
Why is that?
Because the band that I am in, notice I'm not gonna say my band, but my band Hawk Attack is actually playing tonight about 10 minutes south of here. So
I have on first.
We're going on first. That's right.
Perfect spot.
Yeah, when you're over 50, going on first is you might as well be headlining. Let's take a quick
In a lot of ways, I think you are.
I think I am. Quick super chat from Brad Guitar Miller, who says, "Hey there, Matt and Mac." I don't get that one either, but that's the second time Brad's done that today.
Apparently, yeah, my new name is Mac.
Can you get me a weight of the cool new guitar coming? Absolutely, we can, Brad. It's very
it's pretty light.
It's very light. Yeah.
All of those guitars are light now. So yeah, you'll be very happy.
Yep. Dan says loving the shorts, Matt. And I don't know if he's talking about my Daisy Dukes, which I haven't worn this summer, or no, that's not true. Or if he's talking about the short videos. I suspect he's talking about the short videos.
I automatically thought he was talking about the cutoffs.
No, I think he's talking about the short videos.
Yeah.
So anyway,
how does he know?
Wayne wants to know how much does an average Challenger weigh? Well, gosh, there's a handful of different Challenger models. There's even one called the Ultralight, and I guarantee the wood on that to weigh 4 pounds or less.
So body and neck.
Yeah,
with truss rod.
Yeah, and frets and everything ready to go. Yeah, before assembly it weighs 4 pounds.
Yeah, so you end up with a 5.5 pound guitar.
Yeah. But we have the Challenger Level 1. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk a lot about that tonight.
Yep.
That has a standard. That comes standard with a mahogany body and a maple neck. I don't know what those are weighing in at. Do you know?
No, they're not heavy. But I can't remember the ones that I've weighed. The funny thing is when you spend the day picking up guitars and they're all 5 pounds.
Yeah.
A 6.5 pound guitar feels heavy. But it's not.
Yeah.
So I don't pay too much attention unless I actually physically weigh it. But
when I'm working with
heavy.
No, that's kind of the thing,
except for tellies.
Well, yeah, it's funny because when I work with Challengers for like the whole day,
mm-hmm.
Especially the semi-hollow ones, and pick up a Strat, I'm like, this thing's heavy.
Yeah, and then you weigh it, and it's like,
it's not. Yeah, it's regular Strat weight.
It's regular Strat weight.
Yeah.
So, we'll have to weigh some of them.
Yeah,
but they're not heavy.
So Chris, we're here to talk today about the Challenger Level 1, and because it's kind of the new thing that I want to touch on again. And if you follow us on YouTube, like Dan was saying, there's a bunch of new short format videos, shorts.
How do you find those?
Actually, if you go to the YouTube page, there's videos,
our YouTube
live videos, and shorts, and you can see all the short videos there.
Community, and about
jail, do not community chest, Park Place,
yeah.
What was the other one? Community chest and Go Fish. I don't remember. I don't care.
Yeah.
So
you go there and you click on them, and you can watch all of ours in a row.
Mm-hmm.
There's also comments you can comment on.
You can,
they're pretty fun.
So this week I've done a bunch of short videos about the Challenger Level 1s, and today there was one where you were painting one.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that you were painting one is because we are going to do a big reveal tomorrow afternoon with a bunch of Challenger Level 1s, and we're going to talk some more about them. But we've got a few examples of some Challenger Level 1 stuff that I want to show off, so you guys can get an idea of what these guitars are and why they are priced so low, and how fast you can expect to get one. Right. We can also talk about things like colors and features and stuff. Okay. So, is there anything we need to talk about before we jump into that?
Well, let's talk about the reason behind why we're doing level ones the way we're doing level ones for people
Okay.
that don't know.
Okay.
Some of you know, and this will be a refresher.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect time of year as school comes back.
Yep.
You got to do some refreshers because you probably forgot everything you
Probably
learned over the summer.
Spaced a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
out over the summer.
But fractions.
Oh, the other thing I want to talk about, I want to touch on it tonight is the big Labor Day sale. Normally, like I don't do a 4th of July sale or a Veterans Day sale or Memorial Day sale, but I do a Black Friday sale if I have stuff, and I will do a Labor Day sale. I don't feel weird about it's something about, to me, it's tacky to do like a Memorial Day sale.
There's certain places we buy stuff from, Tamco Paint, when we're like, 4th of July is coming up.
Yeah.
Let's just hold off. We'll order stuff then. So yeah, you don't want to condition people to know when your sales are going to be.
No. But it's Labor Day, and we've got some product, and I think having a sale is a good idea. Okay. Oh, also, let's remind me to talk about the Guitar BQ at Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, this Saturday.
Okay. Hey, Matt, talk about the Guitar BQ.
Guitar BQ. Yeah. Well, can you remind me try to remind me a little bit later.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll remind you at the end of the.
So Chris, give us a primer on what's happening with the level ones, if you don't mind.
So the level one is the base model guitar, and we are having Steve from Maximum, our industry partner, our good friend, make the bodies and necks for us. And this is how we receive a body.
That's how the bodies come to us.
And this is the first time that we've received them this way. The previous version of it was a little bit less done and nothing done on the back. That's
kind of the thing, is that we've streamlined it so that Steve's doing more and more stuff. The idea is that we want to keep the price low. We want to keep them super, super low price. All right, let's take a super chat. Brad Guitar Miller says, if you don't know, the level one is a great deal. That's right. Doug Santaniello says Memorial Day should be only for military veterans. I couldn't agree more, Doug. I think that's a great thing. So yeah, anyway.
So anyway, this is the way that we get the body.
Now, however, this one is not what we get.
No, this one is his tester for the new evolution of this, and it is a piece of roasted poplar, I think. Yep, roasted poplar.
Van Shank Guitars, you're getting ahead of yourself asking what T-shirt will get you a free guitar. I'll get to that.
This piece of wood is junk.
Yeah,
it's cracked. I can actually flex this body and watch it almost snap in half. We could break it in half right now. I could karate chop this and break it in half.
Okay, but, anyway, hold on, wait. So
somebody's going to go, well, why don't you finish that one?
Yeah, it sounds to me like you're kind of dogging on this, but I know you're not. But so let's clarify what this is.
So this is his test piece that he put in the machine to make sure that his program was right and that it did everything exactly like he wanted it. And then he made a couple of modifications after he did it. And then he gave us this one just because, why not?
We have been working on this with Steve for off and on for about a year.
Yeah. And we started out when we get these originally, they came as a square block with this carved out of the middle of the block. But there were I don't believe there were any screw holes. And there was none of this.
None of that.
There were locator pins that we could put Steve's templates on.
Yep.
And we still can put Steve's templates on because they're still there. But we also had him flip it over and make control cavities and covers and drill the through body ferrules and the string or the bridge holes and controls and all of that. So that when we get it, what we have to do is put the neck pocket in and the pickups in.
Yeah, that's right. So the first thing we have, and we have to put the neck pocket in at an angle because this is a carved top guitar.
Yeah, it's angled. So if you put the neck in straight, the neck would be up here to get to the strings that are higher up.
Yeah.
So, So,
Lefty, why do you not have Steve do the neck pocket? Because we put the neck angle in. We put the neck in at an angle, and it's a proprietary angle that we just do it.
Yeah, and he. Actually, I don't know that he would be able to do it very simply.
No, I think it's
very simply.
It's a way to keep the cost down, believe it or not.
Yeah. And anyway. Yeah. So there you go.
So Steve also does the next one. So okay, so the bodies are Hunter and mahogany. They're all genuine mahogany.
On
This
the level one,
on the
yes.
level one. Now remember, guys, this one is not mahogany because this is just a test one. So yeah.
Although this looks a little like mahogany.
It doesn't. Yeah, on the camera, it doesn't look unlike it. Yeah. Okay, so Jeremy wants to interrupt my spiel on the level one by asking, Chris, is there a mini spray gun you're using in the videos, the same one that's on Amazon for $15 or $25 in purple and blue?
No.
Okay.
The one I use, they all look the same, but the one I use is not much more. It's $28, I think, but it's made by a company called Paint Green, and it's PNT Green.
Okay.
Look for that one. It's the they call it a detail gun.
Yep.
That's the I bought a bunch of those other ones. The purple one suck. Some of those blue ones suck. Only get the Paint Green one if you're getting that style gun. We should actually put that on our Amazon thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should. Wayne says neck pocket fitment is probably best done by hand, and he's absolutely right. Even though the bodies come from Steve and the necks come from Steve, I still fit every single one of them by hand.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually numbered. In fact, you can see, I'm gonna pull one of the necks. This is a neck, not unlike we get it from Steve, although when Steve sends it to us, it doesn't have this cut out here. You can see that I wrote number 3 on the neck because this is all fit to the neck is fit to the body. Okay. So that's the way that I like it, and that's the way that it is. By the way, when we get the necks from Steve, this is kind of how they come. There's no fretwork. This heel area is something that doesn't come. Let me get it on my shirt. This heel area is something that I do later, and then it doesn't have the logo and everything. These necks will get fretted and then glued in, and then we do the finish to the neck. The bodies are a paint project. Someone asked Shark Air if someone were to buy a neck, is that possible? Sure, you can buy like Warmoth will sell you necks all day long. Stuart McDonald will sell necks. Who else sells necks? Steve at Maximum Guitar Works sells necks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of Fender necks.
Yeah. Can't buy our necks.
If you want one of my necks, you can buy as many of them as you want, as long as they're attached to a guitar.
Comes with a free guitar.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah, music craft. There's lots of guys who make necks. Yeah, have a good time. But Chris, are you and I in the parts business?
No,
we are not.
We used to do a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are in the guitar building business. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are.
Now, if you want to spend several $1,000s having Steve design and build necks for you, I know he will do that. But he will not sell you one of our necks, and we will not sell you one of our necks.
Right.
So
there's more to building a guitar than just having a neck.
That's true.
What are you going to do with a neck? I mean, you gotta have a template for a neck pocket.
Yeah.
Or get lucky,
mm-hmm.
or make your own.
Doug Santaniello said, did you cancel the June carve top class? Actually, Doug, that's a great question. We didn't cancel it so much as we put something else in its place. We're going to reschedule the June carve top class. The reason that we wanted to do that is because we swapped it out with the 51 no-caster build. And the reason that we did that is because Mike Beckloff said, hey, if you guys schedule the 51 no-caster workshop for June, me and my sons will come out to that.
2 sons.
And nobody had signed up for the carve top one. So we're like, well, let's just put it there in June. So no big shake. Actually, that's not what happened. But Mike Beckloff did sign up for that, and his 2 sons.
Yeah,
so yeah.
We were reasonably sure that class would be a success.
Yep. The 51 no-cast, that's going to be fun.
So, yeah. So that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we'll have several carve top classes.
Further, and to that end, we are going to be adding a new carve top shape to the carve top workshop. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You can try to guess, but I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. you're probably right, unless you pick something stupid. But if you want to, if you're like, I want to do a carve top, but I don't want to do a Les Paul, we are going to be offering the carve top workshop with a different carve top fairly soon. And that's another reason that we actually pushed it back from June, because we need a little more time. So, okay. All right. So, I don't know much about finishing. Does an air compressor have water to come through the line into the gun? How do you remove that?
Yes, there is condensation that builds up when you compress air into a tank. Here, because it's so dry, we don't have to sweat that too much. We have some filters, but they're fairly basic filters. We have one right after the air compressor that leads to all the air hoses, and then we have one in the paint booth as well.
Yep.
If you live in a more humid climate, you have to drain the tank more often, and you probably have to have better air filtration.
And if you have a screw air compressor, I think you have to have an air cooler attached to it to get rid of a lot of the water that's in the system.
Sure. Yeah. So yeah, there is definitely water that can come through the lines. If you have, if at the end of your line, if you have some filters and you're spraying and you're getting water, you gotta step up your filter game.
Yep. Darren says, hold the phone. Hold the phone. You're in Colorado and drinking Sapporo. Get some of that great Colorado craft. You know, people tell us we're drinking the wrong beer all the time.
All the time.
And it's funny because
our friend Rusty Fenders brought us the Sapporo the other day. I actually like this beer just fine.
And this is the first time I think ever that neither one of us is drinking Coors Light. We get no end of grief for.
We drink a lot of Coors. Anymore, Miller is kind of a hometown thing because it's Miller Coors now. It's actually Molson, but anyway, it's all under the same umbrella, blah, blah, blah. And we have lots of craft places, and we have, one of our sponsors is Odyssey Beer Works.
That's right.
And Chris is a great friend, and he brings us beer and brings glasses beer.
We're going to see Chris and Dina tonight at the Hawk Attack show at the Oriental Theater.
Don't worry. We drink plenty of craft.
That's right. And we drink a lot of not craft. What's the opposite of craft beer? I guess like production beer.
Yeah.
Don't say something snarky. I'm really, that's a legitimate ass question. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Yeah. I just call it like yellow beer.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Doug Seidlitz calls it old man beer, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Yeah. Like what did your dad drink, or what did your grandparents drink?
Yep.
Yeah. What did the cool kids drink back in the day? It's probably Coors.
When I started drinking beer, this is what we had at every bar. As Shiner was there. So
And really, I am the least beer snobby person you could ever meet. I enjoy craft beer.
You do like
the cheapest of cheap stuff.
You can you'll sit and drink beer.
I'll drink beer. Yeah. What do you got? And actually, sometimes I like cheaper beer better than I like some of the others because it's not as strong.
Bobby Deal says free beer is free beer.
It is free beer.
What's your favorite kind of beer?
Free
beer. That's right. Daryl Hazelwood asks, did you and Chris go through much of a process, many iterations, to determine the final dimensions of your neck, nut width at the 22nd fret, thickness at the nut, thickness at the 12th, etc.? Brother, you have no idea.
Yeah, the nut and the end of the fretboard widths are fairly easy to decipher and figure out. The thickness of the neck, and the profile and all that is up to a lot more discussion.
This area right here was the sticking point.
Yeah.
We had Steve make us, it probably was like about a dozen necks over the course of many, many months, because what would happen, Steve lives an hour and a half from here. So what would happen is he'd do something, we'd be like, okay, we like this, but change this and make this look a little different, scooch this back a little bit. And then he'd come back with another one and we'd put it in a body, and that's okay, but now this one's a little too far in and it needs to be this. And it was, like I said, it was probably about 12 necks just at the heel and at the transition to the headstock. And that says nothing about any of the other things that truss rod, contour, things like that. I am working with Steve on some new profiles for the back. Now, those will not be available on the level 1. Know why?
Because it's just the level 1. There's reasons that the level 1 is the level 1, and then it's only P90s, and it's only because we want to be able to get these things out pretty quick.
Yeah, that's right.
So we don't want a whole lot of options.
No,
because options mean extra parts, means extra stuff.
You got to get it. If someone says, I want all gold hardware, well, then you got to order all gold hardware.
You got to have all gold hardware. You got to have that stuff ready to go. So yeah.
And some of that stuff is expensive.
That neck, it's maple, it's rosewood, it's standard stuff, but you get to pick the color.
And that way we can have the guitars ready to go, right? And then you call up and go, I want one of those level 1s and I want it in silver. No problem. We paint it silver. We get it out to you.
We can get the finish process pretty quick. If all the necks are, all the necks will be matched up to the bodies. So it'll be, if the neck's ready to go, we have to process some paint and put it together. That's not a huge undertaking with this. This level of guitar. So.
And you guys are going to see more of that tomorrow when we do the reveal on the level 1s that we worked on and some of the other guitars that we've been working on.
Yeah.
So
we got a bunch of guitars done again this week.
We did.
And we got a bunch of stuff.
We got cases this week. So everything that everybody ordered last Friday got shipped out. So be looking for that coming soon from a delivery driver near you. That's the problem really is like keeping stuff in inventory. You know what I mean?
And I think everybody that's ever done anything like this, as you know, and as you've read, if you run out of one thing, it kind of grinds to a halt. You can continue with some other stuff, or you can start more projects, but you can't finish anything if you're missing that one thing.
It's true.
Whether it's a case or a box or knobs or whatever. And we order tons and tons and tons of stuff, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah.
It's like, well, didn't we just have? And then you think back, I assembled 8 guitars last week.
Yeah.
That's where all the knobs went. Each guitar got 3 knobs, and
So we also have what we're calling the level 2, which is essentially the same thing. It's the same neck, and it's a similar body. However, you can pick whatever pickups you want. You can pick whatever body wood you want, and you can pick. I want to have a bunch of different neck profiles for that. I would really like to have the classic V to C neck profile, and I'd like to have an asymmetrical neck profile.
Oh yeah,
that's available in the level 2. Okay, level 1 is like it's what it is, and unlike someone said, you can have it in any color you want as long as it's black.
There are actually 2 blacks.
Yeah, there actually are 2 blacks. Yeah. So you get there's lots of cool colors that you can pick from, and we're going to show you 4 of them tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to the website and you go to that page, or if you look at the thumbnail, that image is there. It's a whole bunch of different colors of it runs the gamut.
Yeah.
No purple.
But go to the website and see look at the Challenger level 1 area and see what see what you think. There's so much neat stuff happening there. What are some other features of the level 1, Chris, that are like standard features?
Standard features.
Yep.
Well, it's even though it's a low cost guitar, we're not really skimping on hardware.
No.
We're using Hipshot bridge, open gear Hipshot tuners, our favorites, standard stuff that we use on all of our stuff.
Yep.
So if you buy our best guitar, it's going to have a Hipshot.
Yeah, our top of the line guitar has exactly the same bridge and tuners as our most moderately priced guitar.
CTS pots, good wiring, good electronics, all of that. All of that stuff comes standard.
Yeah.
Same strap buttons.
One of the things that people I think might be wondering is, well, do you guys just do, like, does Steve just do everything now?
No.
The answer is no.
And you can't really see it. This is right off his CNC machine, so there's lots and lots of tooling marks. There's a fair amount of sanding that you have to do to this. Besides the routing that you have to do, you have to sand it, you have to put a round over off. You got to get rid of the on body off the
OBPs.
Off body alignment
pins. The OBAPs.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of work that still goes into the body, and then paint process and frets take a while. You know, you got to do a good job with that. You can't just bash them in with a hammer.
Yeah, same fret job that on our top of the line guitar.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we still offer. Our level 3 and level 4 guitars are still all handmade and all made here in the shop. So while everything that Texas Toast is offering right now is 100% American made, we do outsource the bodies and necks for our level 1 and level 2. So,
yeah.
But if you, so like Mike Beckloff said, I want one of those level 4s, carved top with a Charlie Christian pickup and a P90 and like, that's going to be rad. So, so we got him happening, got him. And the other thing is I can't turn around a fully handmade guitar in 30 days. Level 1, we're shipping it in 30 days or less.
Yep.
So,
yeah. And Mike, got your guitar done.
That's right. Mike, if you're watching, your guitar is ready to go. So anyway.
No box.
No, but there is a case.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a case.
Round up a box.
Okay. So have we covered, oh, we haven't talked about everything with the level 1. So starting this week and our big Labor Day sale. So Chris, right now, can you tell everybody, do you remember what we talked about today for our big Labor Day sale incentive for buying a Challenger level 1?
I believe one of the incentives is free case and shipping.
That's right.
When you buy a level 1, when you pre-order a level 1.
That's right. So we're going to have,
we have four that aren't going to be ready tomorrow. Maybe one will be ready,
but they're going to be
really close. They're a couple hours away.
Yeah.
From being ready. So you can pick one of those, or you can pick another color, or, you know,
so if you want one of the 4 that we have ready to go tomorrow, $12.99. And that includes, for this weekend, it includes case and shipping.
Yep. Which is like $200 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because the case is like, well, it's like, let's just round up and go $200.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 180.
If we have the color that you want, Happy Meal, we'll send it right out.
If we don't, we'll make it.
If we don't, we're going to go ahead and let you pre-order that guitar, $12.99, and that will lock in. If you buy it this weekend, it'll lock in your free case and free shipping.
Yeah.
To the lower 48. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you live in Bangladesh or Hawaii, it's going to be more to ship.
Slightly more.
Yeah.
Okay. Bangladesh probably a lot more.
All right. I'm also wanting to tell you guys about how to win a free Challenger level 1. This is a huge deal. Like the Challenger level 1 is such a big project that we've been working on for many months now that we want to kind of splash this up a little bit. So you guys see the shirt that I'm wearing right now? This one is, you can't get this one anymore, but you can get one that the headstock is different. I think it says something different down here, but the headstock is a little different, but you can go to the website, find the shirt that looks the most like this. Okay. And if you buy this t-shirt, you're automatically entered to win a Challenger level 1 in your choice of color. So what do you think about that, Chris?
Sounds good. If I order more than one t-shirt, do I get entered more than one time?
Yes. If you order 100 t-shirts, you get 100 chances to win a Challenger level 1.
Okay.
Now, it's got to be this t-shirt though, the one that looks the most like this. Okay, not the one that doesn't look like this, but has the upside down cross or the powered by evil or the toaster on it. Those don't count. It's got to be this shirt. Okay, so, and I don't know, how long should we do this? How long should we do this promotion?
I think several months.
You want to like ship out, like this would be like a Christmas present to somebody from Texas Toast Guitars?
Well, let's
September, October, November, December. Is that?
Yeah, we could probably get that done.
Do it by mid-December where we'll ship the guitar?
No. Well, yeah. So give us a couple weeks before that. So let's say.
Oh, because they get to pick the color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. September, October. Yeah. Let's do it for the next 2 months. This is August, right?
So no, it's September, October. We have to do it for more than that if you want it for
September, October,
I was thinking like the Christmas era, the Christmas
November.
time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if we have one that's all ready to go and all we got to do is paint it.
Yeah.
And ship
Yeah,
it, then
that's
we can do
easy.
that through. Okay. So 3 months.
All right. Now, Gary Redburn wants to know, what about the sweatshirt like this? No, it's got to be the t-shirt. So if
it's
you
only one t-shirt, you can get the sweatshirt.
you can
the
still
t-shirt.
get the sweatshirt. Yeah. Now, what if someone buys the coffee mug that's this?
No.
Doesn't count. It's got to be. So let me say it one more time. If you want to be entered to win the Challenger Level 1, you got to buy this shirt. It's got to be the t-shirt. It's got to be this one. I don't care what shirt it. Like if you go like, oh, I want the women's tee, or I want the one that's the nicer. That's fine.
How
But
about the long
it's got
sleeve
to be
tee?
the t-shirt. Yeah. All right. Fine. See, why does everybody have to make it a thing?
I'm just saying.
I know.
Somebody's gonna ask.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the t-shirt. Buy the t-shirt. Okay. All right. So
do we have a long sleeve version of that?
I don't know.
We should.
I don't know what we have.
We're coming up on the cool part of the year.
Yep. Yep.
I will look cool when it's cool.
Peter Davenport, are they all black? All of these shirts are black.
They are all black.
Yes.
What's wrong with black?
We have lots of other shirts that are different colors on the website.
We do have some that are other colors. The funny thing is black always just looks best with all the logos.
Mm-hmm.
And most people wear a black t-shirt. It's kind of like standard issue stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's another black t-shirt in your collection. Yeah.
Yep.
I have one red shirt.
Okay.
One yellow shirt, one blue shirt. Everything else is black.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fine with it.
Yep. Liquid Fret wants to know if the level 1 that he ordered last Friday shipped. It did ship. It just shipped as soon as we got the cases, we boxed them up and they shipped them out. And by the way, your daily driver, I'm going to show off a little bit tomorrow too, my friend. So Shane wants to know where are the green ones. Green ones, what? Guitars. They are over there
in paint.
But if you want to get in on the giveaway Challenger Level 1, you got to buy this shirt, right? What colors it come in?
Black.
That's right. Does it matter if
what logos it come with?
This one.
That one.
What
size?
Any size you want. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we are crystal clear on this stuff. Okay. Doug Santiago said, when I ordered it, I saw offer of blue or black. It should just be black, but I don't know, Doug.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
If there's another color, then bonus for you.
Yep. Super bonus. Okay. We are coming to the end of the, okay. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, guys, if you're in the Denver metro area, stop by Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, on Saturday.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Talk about Saturday.
I'm doing it, sir. Ike and the guys are having their first party in the new shop, and Jimmy's doing barbecue for it, and I think I don't know what the deal is,
it's
but
11 to 4.
11 to 4.
Jim's doing barbecue. They've been busy setting up a stage inside.
Oh,
that's
cool.
Something that they've been wanting to have. And
that's
now
neat.
They have an area that they're using as their video area, and then a little stage off of that. Mm-hmm. They've been working on that. I think store-wide sale, including 3 Texas Toast guitars that are in stock right now. Yep. So you can go and check those out and eat barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it's going to take virtually no coaxing to get JJJ up on that stage to do a couple of tunes.
Hard to say. Yeah.
Because we told him yesterday it's probably going to happen. He said, okay.
Martin said he was just on the website and that he likes some of the we have some pretty cool customs. Thank you very much. And yeah, the other thing is, not only is Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, having a store-wide sale on Saturday, we're having our Labor Day sale, and everything that's on the website, I'm going to look again, and we're going to be adding some stuff because there's some stuff that's not up there. We're going to be marking stuff down as low as we possibly can, and everything comes with a case and shipping to the lower 48.
Yep.
So free case and free shipping for Labor Day.
Yeah.
On the lowest priced stuff on the website.
Yeah, so you can go there now and look at the
Yep.
ready to ship, and
Yep.
all of those guitars. There's some others that hopefully will get added as well.
There will be stuff that
all
gets
of those
added.
guitars are ready to go now. They're all at the lowest price. They're not going anywhere
So
any cheaper.
No, the level ones aren't going are still going to be $12.99.
Stuff in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level twos are still going to be $16.99, but free case and shipping
on level ones and level
twos.
We didn't really make that clear. We talked a lot about level ones, but we didn't say anything about level twos.
Yeah.
Really, I think
there's one or two level twos ready to go.
Because we have one level 2 that's not on the website, but maybe will be tomorrow. But if you pre-order any level of anything, you're going to get a free case.
Yeah, case and shipping is included. That's right.
Which is pretty good.
All right. So, let's see. Have we covered all this stuff? Okay. All right, you guys. I want to talk for a few moments about the show that I'm going to be playing tonight. I'm going to scooch this over here, and I'm going to get this out of the way. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but in my band, Hawk Attack, I play bass. And this is not my new bass. This could be your new bass.
We showed this off last Friday, and I was surprised that nobody bought it.
We did. Now, this has, but it didn't have strings on it last Friday. So Chris and I just got this sorted out today. It's all strung up. It's fully operational. And I'm going to let you guys know something. If you guys send me an email that says, I want that bass and I want you to play it tonight, Matt, I'll play this bass live on stage tonight. No one's going to do that.
And Joy will take a picture and
that's
we'll
right.
Include it.
Certificate of awesometicity.
Matt will sign the photo.
That's right.
And we'll put it in the case, which we have.
But you guys have a few minutes to send me an email on that. So, I didn't really think about this. I should have done this a different way.
You should probably take it. Let's just give him an hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Now.
Because I think we go on at 7.
So
yeah.
At 7. I can't imagine that's going to actually happen.
I'm ready for it.
But you got to have time to tune up. You can't just walk on stage and start playing.
So this is our Texas Toast Soul Pole bass. I'm gonna try to get this in the picture. This actually has a little bit of flame in the top. This is a veneer top. It's not a solid, it's not a super thick chunk of lumber. It's a veneer top. 20 fret rosewood fretboard, maple neck, alder body, Hipshot tuners and bridge. Kind of sensing a trend there.
That's weird.
And DiMarzio P-bass pickups, standard configuration, volume, tone, jack, right? So yeah, Corey Forgrave says, "Damn, a smart person would use this to go buy their own Sapiro, but I'm an honest sinner. I prefer to covet thy neighbor's goods. Sorry, I want one of Chris's Sapporos." Okay.
I'll save you one, Corey.
Corey, come pick one up tomorrow. Why don't you?
There were 12. There aren't that many now.
That's right. So you think I should actually take this to the show tonight?
I think.
What if I sell it at the show tonight?
At the show?
Yeah, that'd be a good deal.
Showing it off at the show?
Yeah, people would be like, hey, I want to buy. Okay, here you go.
Start pimping our wares.
Yeah, maybe.
The show.
Yeah.
I know what y'all are thinking.
I know what
How
you think.
Sexy is this bass? Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So I guess I'll take this bass with me to the Oriental Theater and plug it in, and we'll get it going.
You might want to play it even if you just want to play it.
I might want to. Although
right in the middle of the set.
Although I don't know if I want to give. I mean, how does that work? At that point, it's a used bass. Oh, people want to know how much it is. I bet. $12.99. Okay. We do have a bag for this too, don't we? Yeah, and that does include case and shipping. Yeah. To the lower 48. I totally spaced that out. Yeah. So I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna bring this with me tonight. Whether I rock it is up to you.
Set it in the to-go stand. the Rets to go stand.
The Reds to go stand.
Yeah,
that's
just
right.
in case. And we'll give you the thumbs up. I'll come running over and I'll make a hoot owl sound.
Hooty
I'll go,
hoo!
hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! And you go, I can't hear you. It's too loud in here. And I'll go, play the other bass.
Okay.
We sold it.
All right. You let me know.
Okay. Hooty hoo!
You let me know. Somebody asked if they could get a level 2 with fret markers. Absolutely, you can. Yeah, you absolutely can get fret markers on the level 2. Know why you can't get them on the level 1?
Because we don't like fret markers.
Yeah.
Because they're all the same.
That's right.
They're
all the same.
Yep. Except on the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
all of them come
anyway.
No, you can't see those.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't.
Well, I can't. I've got too much of a belly. Doug Santaniello sent a super chat. He said, "Send me an invoice with the picture." God bless you, Doug. I'll do it.
Well,
I'll do it before I leave.
You have to, yeah.
All right. I will do it before I leave, sir. All right, gang. Well, I need to get out of the door here. So, guys, we've got a bunch of new sponsors to the show. So many of them are like brand spanking new. Of course, you know all of the OG sponsors: Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store, Bitterroot Guitars, Dan and Calvin at Tonewood Experts, Steve at Maximum Guitar Works, Dylan from Dylan Talks Tone, Dylan Pickups. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but we have a whole bunch of new sponsors as well. And I want to talk more about the new sponsors as they come up. Rotbox says, "Have a couple of cold drinks on me this long weekend." God bless you, Rotbox. That's very kind of you, sir. I've got a handful of things happening that I think you guys are going to be super proud or super cool, super impressed to see, sponsor wise. But one of our newest sponsors is Howler Brothers Apparel out of Austin, Texas. Have you know anything about Howler Brothers Apparel, Chris?
No.
Okay. Link in the description below. They just signed us on as sponsored, a sponsored channel at 4:00. I didn't have time to put any stuff up, but there is a link to Howler Brothers in there. And I think if you use that, we get a little taste of everything that you guys go on and buy from Howler Brothers in Texas. Super cool bunch of guys. I'd really like to, you know what we should do? Go to Austin, Texas and do it live with the guys from Howler Brothers. How cool would that be? Soul poll on the YouTube shorts. Maybe we will do a soul poll video from the YouTube shorts. That'd be cool. Mike says, if I played that guitar, I wouldn't be surprised if a royal pair of underpants wound up on stage. He didn't say underpants. He said underwear. Black Dog Sheep says, dang, Doug, I was going to buy that if it was still there when I got there next week. Doug does not like whiskey dents, and Matt does not drink a lot of whiskey. But you know what? Brian Duncan's going to be there, and so is Jim Jam Jimmy. Lord only knows what's going to happen. But I'm going to play this bass tonight for my good buddy Doug Santaniello. I'm going to send him an invoice for it. And thank you, Doug, for buying this super cool bass. I think you're going to love it, and I know it's very, very cool. So anyway,
Doug now has 3
TTG basses.
Mm-hmm.
Doug's a bass player. I don't know.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
You knew that, right?
I did know that.
Okay, gang.
It's nice.
So anyway, well, I need to get in the car and get down the road because finding parking for the Oriental Theater is going to be tricky.
Like, be super cool and haul this in for you.
Okay.
You can just go and I'll pack it.
Oh, well, yeah, that would be super cool. And then that way you'd have to pay to get in.
Maybe. Probably, man. Hopefully, it's not very much. When you walk in, ask if there's a list and put me on.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, gang. Well,
white guy with a bass.
White guy with a bass.
Yeah.
You know
white
what's
guy
up.
with a bass? Yep,
that's me. Okay, gang. Well, I need to get out of here, but I urge you to stick around and watch an hour of power with Dylan and Leslie. They go on longer than an hour, though, don't they?
They do, yeah. They go into the wee hours of the morning.
The wee hours of the morning,
because they're 2 hours later than us to start.
That's
with.
right.
So now it's 8 o'clock there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for bed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're gonna go to 11. 12,
they're gonna go. Yeah, who knows?
1, I don't know.
So anyway, check out Dylan and Leslie from Dylan Talks Tone. He's going to be wrapping up the Primetime Guitar Live Thursday. Chris and I need to get out of here. I need to go get set up for the show tonight, and I'm looking forward to that. Whose idea was to do a Thursday show? Is what I want.
Jim.
No, it was Brad. I think. But yeah. Anyway. All right.
Blame the new guy.
Blame the new guy, the
Yeah.
FNG.
Yep.
All right, gang. Well, we will see you tomorrow for a reveal. We've got some cool stuff to reveal tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys more of that stuff. We will see you then. And remember, take a look at the website for the Labor Day sales coming up. Get your pre-orders in for level 1s, level 2s, whatever you want, and lock in that free shipping and free case. It's cool. So anyhow, gang, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. I know I'm going to. We'll talk to you tomorrow.